Hi, welcome to your intuitive angel healing guidance, and this is for spiritual understanding. I was guided to do a video with spiritual understanding about situations in your life which they cannot be understand with your logic thinking. And today I will speak about stability and foundation. So I will ask the Archangel Oracle cards, and we will see the present situation, the past influences, the influences that are coming in and that you don't know yet, or you're just sensing them. We will look about what you need to understand about your foundation, about your situation, and what is the solution, and how the divine is helping you in your situation. So you have to know that you have to realize that foundation, it's you. You are the firm you are that strong foundation, so you have to trust yourself. And what the Archangel Oracle cards would like to say about your foundation. This is for everyone who is watching, and it's also for at any time that you're watching is the right time. That means that it's timeless. So what is about your present situation? Wow. I'm using the Archangel Oracle cards. I'm using also the Fairy cards, Oracle Tarot cards. So for present situation, one from this and one from that. And I will also pick out one from the 3D physical world, how your situation is, how you see your situation in or is presented in your 3D in a physical world. Wow. So your situation is about it's on a crossroad. That means that it's the old foundation is breaking apart. So here we have life experience, and about new foundation that you are trying to build is you are receiving a brilliant idea. That means that you are guided, you are guided, and you will receive an idea how to form a new foundation, because the old one was not on a stable structure. So it's it has to be ruined, and it's may be connected with the old belief system, with old structure, with old thinking about your foundation, how foundation should be. So this is the major arcana number 16, and here is that you need to use logic and structure to build your foundation on a stable, firm, that is stable and firm, that are stable like pillars. So what are the past influences that are affecting your foundation? This is from the past. So divine order, and King of Autumn. And how is this presenting in a physical world? So the influence in the past, you were you're basically harmonizing or balancing your foundation. So there was a disorder, there were things that were unbalanced, and with King of Autumn, that means that that you need your that you were very assertive, and you were creating a good. You are starting to create it, creating a new stability, and you are entering. You opened a new chapter in your life. So that's why here where you are now, now you are, your past is, what is coming from your past, you were thinking about really good, you were thinking really good, and now it's the time that, because you are in the present moment, you can clearly see that something what is old that has to fall apart, so that you can now start in your present moment building a new foundation with a new thinking, with a new stability, and you have to use logic and structure. And which are the influences that are coming into your life that you didn't know yet? This is life review. And the Lovers. And how is this presenting in a physical world? 5 of, that means that influences that are now coming into your life are that life experiences that you have in your whole life, that you will learn from that experiences. Till now you didn't have this opportunity because there was a huge imbalance in your life about stability, and you are coming out from that energy that you are stabilizing your life, your foundation, and this is that you this is like your inner knowing about how you built a new foundation on your experiences, that about the decisions that in the past they were not the right one decisions. So not the right one, that always is the right one, but now you are wiser, you are you matured, you take maybe more responsibility, or you have a different mindset, so that you can really learn from your past. And here is the major arcana number 6, that means the Lovers. So you will fall in love with that new structure that you are now building. There are still problems, or you are guided in a right direction, but there are still challenges, but it's the situation now, it's turning into something very nice and something very good. So trust through the process. And what is now that you need to understand? What is the spiritual understanding of your situation that you are now successfully building with the Lovers? So prioritize. That means that in the past you didn't put yourself on the first place, so that you didn't that you cared too much for others, that you didn't pay attention to what is for your highest good. This is that means, and its meaning. And 8 of Autumn, that means that for understanding your situation, your finances, it was a need that you have to do a more research. This is about this is logic thinking, this is logic and structure, this is powerful conversation, but it's intellectual conversation, so that you maybe from your past experiences that you also, because we have here the lovers, the lovers is that you love now your pet, that you're moving on, but also can mean that you have a consultation with someone who is advising you, because we have here education. That means that you learn how to build your foundation on a different in a different way. And how is this presenting in a physical world? Nine of this is nine of this is the circumstances were there were circumstances that they are not allowing you to build a firm foundation, because there was a lecture, there was a lesson that you have to learn from your through your stability, through your life, and you couldn't do nothing, so you can't even blame yourself or be harsh to yourself or whatever. You have to learn. This was a lesson, so that's why your stability was not as you would like to be. And what is the solution, and how also the divine is helping you? Beloved one. So that means that the solution is that your stability and your foundation is now your soulmate, that you fall in love with your stability and foundation. So this is that I say that the stability is you, that you are creating from your knowing that you are, when you are growing as an individual, and when you become a very strong and independent individual, then you fall in love with yourself, and then you can also grow a very wise and very firm and very strong foundation. And here is Five of Winter, yes. And there was people in your life, maybe also family, which was not that you cannot trust. So the divine is guiding you to walk away from that people, because Five of Winter, that means that there were conflicts, there were dishonesty, that there was maybe also stealing, or there was dishonest people. And how is this affecting, or how this will see, is going to see in a physical world? Communication, that means that communication, now you will have a beautiful communication, that communication that is helping you to establish a very firm foundation for yourself, and it's also allowing you progress, and it's allowing you that you put yourself first, that you are building something which is for your highest good, not for the highest good of others. So that's why this is leading you in a firm foundation, but something has to crash, something has to crash. And what you have to change in your life to move forward, or what is the life pointing you that you have to change, is showing you? Get some rest. So you were that means that you were too much focused on that, which was not that you were making too much pressure, and when you're making too much pressure, or when you are emotionally too much attached, that means that you are blocking you're maybe blocking your progress. And because it's stability, I'm asking the angels of abundance for advice. take a divinely guided chance. So now it's presenting to you, the divine is stepping in, and it's showing you a chance to improve your situation. So your finances, so be alert, learn from your past, walk away from that people that are not serving you, and take this divinely guided chance to establish a very firm foundation for yourself. And what is the advice? Meditation brings answers. So that means that turn to your inner light, be still, trust yourself. This is the most important thing. Trust yourself, connect with the divine, and you will find that answers that they are leading you to that stability that you would like to achieve in your life. But the most important thing is that trust that it's okay that you leave people, situations, circumstances behind that was not okay, that was not trustful. With the trust, there were dishonest situations and people, but it was for the reason, because you have to learn something. And this is the understanding about your foundation, and I will filming another videos about another topics that you are in your daily life, that you are confronting, or that you are unable to resolve or to understand why something is happening to you. So take care, and namaste.